prescription for barefoot. Lottie made barefoot for Lipitor. Uh-huh. Well, no, I don't know anything about the inhaler, but I mean, I can take that one too. But I mainly came here for the Lipitor because well, no, I called an hour ago and I talked to somebody and they said it would be ready within 20 minutes. And that's why I waited to come just to make sure y'all had time to get it ready. No, I have to have it today. Uh-huh. Well, how long do you think that's gonna take? No, I can't come back. I gotta get it over to her house. I guess I'll just have to wait. About 20 minutes. Well, I'll have to wait. I'll go ahead and take both. I'll take the Lipitor and the inhaler, and I'll be sitting right over here. So you just let me know. You just call my name, and you call out barefoot, and I'll come over here and get it. Okay? Okay, fine. I don't know why I bothered to get out of bed this morning. Oh my goodness. Hey, Mama. It's me. Do I sound like Bobby? No, look, it's Lynette. Yeah, I went to get your prescription and it's not ready yet. I thought it was going to be ready. They've got your inhaler too. You want it? Okay, well I'll get both, but they said it'll be about 20 minutes, and then I'll come out. I'll come out there to your house after that, and I'll bring them both to you. No, I'm at the drugstore right now, Mama. I am not driving. I don't. I know. You don't want me talking on the phone. I'm driving. I'm not driving. I'm sitting here in the drugstore. Okay, and I'm gonna stay here. After I get it, I'll come out there. You need anything? Okay. Uh huh. I know. I know. Okay. All right. Okay, Mama. All right. I'll see you in a little bit. Okay. Bye. My mama. I called earlier so this wouldn't happen. I've been running errands all day. I've been everywhere today. You waiting too? I tell you, it's ridiculous. I don't know why I bother. I should have just stayed in the bed. Everything I've tried to do today's just gotten messed up. So I see you're here with somebody. Hey, darling. Boy, you've gotten big since I last saw you. It's probably been several months. You remember me? Miss Lynette? Yeah. I know your mama. We went to school together. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, thank you. I think you're pretty too. So what are y'all doing here today? You got your little girl on your lap. I have a feeling she might be why you're here. You're not feeling good. Oh, my little girl had that too. I think there's a stomach bug going around. Yeah, my daughter had it. My older daughter got it. I was spared this time, but I've been there. I've had that nasty stomach bug. It's no fun. Well, when you had to go pick her up at school, yeah, bless your heart. You poor thing. She feels a little warm. Yeah. You have such pretty hair. It's like little strands of gold. Yeah. Oh, my coat? Well, sure. You can touch my coat. Yeah. It's on the sleeves, too. You see that? It's so soft. No, it's not real fur. It's fake. It's not real. You can touch, sure. Do you mind if she touches it? Oh, honey, no, she's not going to get me sick. I've got the immune system of an ER nurse. You go right ahead, honey. Yeah, it is soft. That's what I was going to say. It's like a rabbit. It's like rabbit's fur, but it's not. Yeah, it's fake. I tell you, they've come a long way with this synthetic fur, this fake fur. And when your mom and I were younger, they had fake furs, but they didn't look this nice. I mean, this looks real, but it's not. When I was about your age, they had this rabbit fur jacket, and it looked like a patchwork quilt. It was different colors in little squares, like little squares on the jacket, and it zipped up. I wanted one so bad. They had it in the Harriet Carter catalog that we used to get every few months or so when I was a kid. But my mom said I couldn't have one. No. Oh, I was just telling your mama something. My mama said it wasn't appropriate for little girls to wear jackets like that, and I couldn't have one. But I wanted one so bad. I never got one. So, you want to hold it? Can she hold my jacket? You sure can. And let me show you something. The inside lining of this jacket is like a stuffed animal. It has a plush lining to it. I'll show you. If I can get it off. The lining. Look at this. It's plush, just like a teddy bear. And it has seams where it's sewed together right here. You absolutely can hold it. I don't mind. Like I said, I'm exposed to germs all day, all the time, by my kids, by other people's kids, by grown-ups who have been around kids. And I think kids are the source of all this sickness. I'll just pass it around like a prized bass. Here you go, honey. You wrap your arms right around it. There you go. No, it's fine. It's fine. I was going to take it off anyway. It's a little warm in here. Oh, you do? Can I see? Oh, you do have a pretty necklace. I like that. That is so pretty. Are those real diamonds? Who gave you that necklace? I bet your mama did. She did? It's a birthday present. Well, it's a pretty one. How old are you? 6. Oh, you're a big girl. You know what I think about the last time I saw you? You know, it's more than a few months because I think maybe you just turned 5. First grade, well, you're growing up. You're a big girl now. I have a little girl in 2nd grade. What school do you go to? That's where my little girl goes. Well, I hope you get to feeling better before Monday. Maybe you can go back. Maybe by Monday morning this will pass. If you're like my kids, usually, when they get this, within a day or so, they're feeling a lot better. Oh, my necklace? Oh, well, mine's just plain. It's not as fancy as yours. I'll show you. It has a little clasp. It's just a plain little lobster claw clasp. And there's kind of a ring right here. And it's not adjustable. I mean, it doesn't have a piece like you can make it longer, make it come down farther or go up higher. This is pretty much it. And it's made out of little wooden discs of different colors. And it's very, very plain. I picked this one because earlier today I had on a brown sweater and it looked really good with it. I took it off because I thought it was going to warm up. I mean, the weatherman said, didn't he? He did. He said it was going to get warm today. He said it's going to get up in the 70s. It's probably not 55 out there. That's why I grabbed my coat. I had it in the car, so I just threw it on because I was cold. And I'd left my sweater at home. Didn't think I'd need it. I thought by now, it would have warmed up. I left the house this morning probably about 10:30. Going out because I had to go to dry cleaners. I had to go to the bank. I had to go to the post office. And I had to go by Newman's, the jewelry store. Oh, you know that store? They have the prettiest stuff in there. Well, I had to get them to fix a couple of my watches. And I had some jewelry that I had them work on that I wanted to get repaired. So I dropped all that off earlier. And I went by there this morning to pick it up. You will see. I'll show it to you. I got it right here in my purse. Oh, look at this. I want to show you this. Is this not the cutest thing? It looks like Hawaii. Yeah, it kind of does. This is a duct tape. It's like a little wallet. And I use it as a coupon holder. I keep all my coupons in here and I keep it in my purse. And it's really flat. And, but it's durable. It's not going to fall apart. Even if I got it wet, I mean, it would be fine. The coupons might not be fine, but this is fine. And it's attached with a piece of Velcro. And on the underside, it's a different color. It's like little peacock feathers. You see that? Yeah. I had it in the compartment in my purse where I put my jewelry after I picked it up. I had 2 watches. I don't wear them much, and one of them, the battery had died, and the other one just stopped working, and I didn't know why. And Mr. Newman said that he couldn't fix it. He said it had something about Swiss movement or something. You know what I'm talking about? Well, I didn't know what it meant, but he said it was something that it would cost about $30 to fix, and I said, don't worry about it. I said, I don't wear it enough to justify paying $30-some to fix it. So I'm just going to take it home, probably just put it in my jewelry box and forget about it. I don't want to throw it away. It's pretty, but I don't want to pay that much to fix it. Yeah, I'll show you. Just a minute. Let me get it out. I'll show you. This is the one that he couldn't fix. And it's a Charter Club little silver watch. And it has the band is just links of silver. And I really like it. But it doesn't work anymore. I thought maybe the battery was just dead. But he said no. He said it's the Swiss movement no longer functions, and it's not a simple, inexpensive thing to fix. It's not a matter of just putting a new battery in it. So I said, okay, well, we won't worry about that one. So he wasn't able to fix this one, but he did put a new battery in my other watch. This is a Fossil watch. Oh, I did get it at Belk's. You'll see. Thank you. See that? And it just shines and sparkles in the light. And I love it. I don't believe the time's right on it. He put a battery in it, and it's ticking now, but I don't think he set the time right. I think he just slapped a battery in it and gave it back. That's okay. Yeah. It is. I had to have it adjusted down. I took it to Newman's before to get some of the links taken out because it was too big when I bought it. And so he's seen this watch before. What else do I have? Well, honey, you'll never know what you're going to find in my purse. Let's see. Oh, here's something you might like. My daughter wanted this. We were at a yard sale and she saw this, and it is cute. I forgot it was even in here. It's a little pen. It's a Stegosaurus pen. And we got it. It looks like we got it for 50 cents. I remember getting this at a yard sale. It was at this older lady's house. And she had a bunch of jewelry, and my daughter picked this out. It's made out of pewter. Isn't it cute? Yeah. And on the back, you can see the back part of the pen. Oh, and honey, look at this. And this is a pair of earrings that I had a problem with the clip-on part. These were pierced earrings when I bought them, and I had some trouble with them. So I had Mr. Newman put the clip on for me because I don't have pierced ears. Oh, you do? Are you wearing some earrings? Let me put your hair back. Can I see? Oh, those are pretty. They look like rubies. They are rubies. That's your birthstone? Oh, those are beautiful. Like a little stud. Those are so pretty. But these, see, they hang down. And I love the way they sound. They make a little kind of a rattly sound, but it's very faint. to because I have two ears. I know I was trying to make a joke. I'm sorry. But they're white, and the links in this part are gold. Not real gold. They're not real. But it has a spring clip right here. And this is how I attach it to my ear. I'll show you. Oh, these are clip-ons too. See, it looks like an upside down heart. You turn it this way and it looks like a heart. And it's sort of a burnished color, kind of dark. And it has three little pieces hanging down. And the bottom of this one is kind of a dark red. And see, this one's sort of brown, and this one is sort of a teal color. And on the back, we have the little clip-on part. And what you do, you pull it down, and there's a little piece of padding that is attached. And it helps to cushion the ear, makes them a little more comfortable to wear. But the way you attach these, it has a spring clip on it, like that. And you just open it up, and you wiggle it onto your ear, and it fits just like that. It does look like it would hurt, but it actually doesn't hurt. It's very comfortable. I could wear these all day. And the only problem is sometimes it gets tangled up in my hair, but other than that, it's fine. I'm going to put these back in my purse so I don't lose them. Now that I've got them fixed, I can wear them. There. That's better. How long have y'all been waiting here? Really? Well, what are y'all waiting for? Well, see, that's the same problem I had. They said they're waiting for some delivery or something. I don't know. I don't know what that's about, but I had to get my mama's Lipitor. I mean, she's got to have it today. She's out. She doesn't have any more. She's got to have it. She takes. I think she takes it at night, and she doesn't have any. So, well, yeah, of course you need that. I mean, you don't want to run out of insulin. I don't understand why they wouldn't have more of this stuff on hand. You know? No, I'm not upset. I'm not mad, honey. I'm not mad. Sometimes adults just get frustrated. You know, sometimes you ever have a day where it seems like no matter what you do, nothing works out. Yeah, adults have that too. Thank you. Thank you. You want to see? Yeah. This is a very plain bracelet. See, it's not nice and shiny like your necklace or your earrings. It's just a very plain, brown, dark colored bracelet. It is a little heavy. It is. You want to hold it? Oh, it's a little big for you. You'd have to grow into that bracelet. Thank you. It is a little bit heavy, but that's okay. It stretches. See, it's got elastic on it. And it stretches just like that. Well, I guess we're kind of stuck here for a little while, aren't we? I would get up and do some shopping, but I just end up buying a bunch of stuff I don't need, right? How about you? Well, I guess you don't feel like getting up. You feel sick. Have you eaten anything today? Has she eaten anything? Just some broth? Ew. I never liked getting sick because my mom always made me drink broth. I thought it was disgusting. I said I'd rather just have nothing. So she bribed me. That was the only time she'd buy soft drinks, was when I was sick. She'd buy a Cheerwine or Pepsi or something, and she'd tell me if I'd drink a little broth or eat a little piece of dry toast, she'd let me have some. Yeah, my mama didn't like for me to have, me and my brother couldn't have soda or anything like that. Only when we were sick. Oh, yeah? Would you like a book? You know, there's a little stack of books over here, and some looks like we've got some magazines. No? Oh, of course I would. No, I don't mind. Of course I'd read to you. Well, I'd love to. Let's see what we've got over here. Oh, well, we got Maxim magazine. I don't think I'll get that one. Esquire. Who shops here? Now they know it's usually women waiting here. Why they got these magazines over here? Well, this isn't a magazine. This is a regular, like a kid's book. I've never heard of this one. Have you heard of this? The Day Jimmy's Boa Ate the Wash. I don't think I've ever heard of this one. It's a hardback book. At the book fair. Yeah, my daughter was talking about the book fair earlier this week. The problem is, my daughter, all she ever wants me to buy are toys. I said, no, I'll buy you a book at the book fair, but I'm not buying toys. Yeah, if you want toys, you just want to wait till Christmas. We're close to Christmas anyway. Looks here like, look at this cover. We have, looks like two chickens, and it looks like they look like they're scared to death. Like it's the apocalypse or something. Looks like they're so scared they both laid an egg. The Day Jimmy's Boa Ate the Wash. And here's the boa constrictor here. He's going on the clothesline. It's by Trinka Hakes Noble. Pictures by Stephen Kellogg. Oh, yeah. An egg did not land on his head, didn't it? Oh, he doesn't look too happy about it. The little girl's laughing. Oh. No, I don't mind it. Honey, I'll read to her. What else have I got to do? I'm going to sit here and play Candy Crush or something. I don't care. I got nowhere to be. I'm just waiting to pick up the prescriptions. Look at that. Darling, I want you to know something about me. Well, first, I'll show you this picture, and I'll understand why I reacted that way. These kids go to school in a Volkswagen bus. Your mama knows, that's right. I love Volkswagen buses. Love them. Love them. And this is a Volkswagen bus. Whenever I see one, I get all excited because I love them so much. And these little kids apparently ride a Volkswagen bus to school. I'm jealous. I want to go to school with them. Shoot, yeah. The 12th Street School. Now I'm going to try to hold this where you can see the pictures, but also where I can read. And here we have this page. And that story hasn't started yet, but it shows you. It looks like they live out in the country, kind of in a farming area where they do farming. And it says topic number 1, corn. Note, there will be a quiz when we return to class. Here's a dedication. A dedication, that's where you want to make mention of certain people in your life who are really important, and they might have helped you with the book, or they might have given you an idea, or they're just somebody who's been an inspiration to you. Maybe somebody who's made your life better. A lot of people, when they do dedications, they might dedicate it to their parents or their spouse, like their husband or wife or partner, or just whoever inspires them. And you can make dedications to more than one person. You don't have to do a dedication, but it looks like the person who wrote this book did one. For Sandy and Randon, my very best friends, THN. For Melanie and Tom, with love, from SK. And that would be Mr. Kellogg, the illustrator. I've never heard the name Randon before. That's a neat name. Okay. You do your reading every day, don't you? You're supposed to read 20 minutes a day. How does she like to read? I have the hardest time getting my little girl to read. It's like pulling teeth. I swear. Now, my older daughter loves to read. She reads all the time. I mean, that's all she wants to do other than when she doesn't have her face in front of her phone. She's reading a book. I mean, she's got 2 or 3 books going at the same time. She keeps one in the car. She keeps one in her room, at least one. She's got one that she keeps at school. And she's just got, right now, I think she's got about 4 books going. She's just now gotten into Stephen King. I told her she'd enjoy it, but I wanted her to wait till she was older to read that kind of stuff. Oh no, honey, you're not. No, don't worry about it. Stephen King writes books, but not for little kids. Don't. When you're much older, I wouldn't recommend reading any Stephen King now. Oh, I know you wouldn't give her Stephen King books. I'm just letting her know you're not missing out on anything. It's something you can watch when you're or you can read when you're older. And don't watch the movie Jaws. It's a movie. Trust me, if you get a chance, if somebody offers to let you watch that, yeah, exactly. You know, I had the same problem. I was an adult when I saw it, and even now, every time I go to the beach, I think about that movie. It has ruined going to the beach for me. I don't even like getting in the water. No, it's nothing to be scared of. Nothing to be scared of. No, it's okay. Just don't watch that movie. All right. So, let's get back to this book. Now, I'm going to try to hold it where you can see. But I also have to be able to read. And you have this mom and looks like her little girl. How was your class trip to the farm? Oh, boring, kind of dull, until the cow started crying. Here's the cow. And she's remembering her trip. And it looks like it surprised her mother. Here's her mama. Looks like she's changing clothes. A cow crying? Yeah, you see, a haystack fell on her. But a haystack doesn't just fall over. And here's the cow. Crushed under that big haystack. Uh-oh. Now we find out what happened here. It does if a farmer crashes into it with his tractor. Oh, come on. A farmer wouldn't do that. Poor old cow. He would if he were too busy yelling at the pigs to get off the school bus. Get off our school bus. Oh, there were pigs on the bus. City people just don't know the things that country people go through. Oh, that bus. Here's a close-up shot of the Volkswagen bus. No, I never got over it. I still love them. I loved them even when I went to school with your mama. See that? A big old picture of the Volkswagen bus. What were the pigs doing on the bus? Maybe they loved them like I do. Eating our lunches. Oh my. Look, they've got cake flying everywhere. Apples and cookies, a piece of watermelon. They're climbing in all over the place. And that poor bus driver, he's holding on to some grapes and pigs got a hold of him. This is cute. I gotta show this. I gotta get a copy of this. I'm gonna show it to my little girl. She'd love this. I think she likes stories like this. I kind of see where this is going. Okay. Why were they eating your lunches? Because we threw their corn at each other and they didn't have anything else to eat. They're in there playing around in the pig pen. They don't have any business in there. They're going to get in trouble when they get home. They're going to be dirty. Well, that makes sense. But why were you throwing corn? Because we ran out of eggs. Out of eggs? Why were you throwing eggs? Let's just get better and better. because of the boa constrictor. The boa constrictor? Yeah, Jimmy's pet boa constrictor. That's a big snake. What was Jimmy's pet boa constrictor doing on the farm? Oh, he brought it to meet all the farm animals. But the chickens didn't like it. I guess not. A boa constrictor? Oh, let me tell you what they do. you know, all animals have to eat. And that's just the way nature works. We all have to eat. Well, a boa constrictor, what it does, it wraps itself around whatever it wants to eat, and then it just slowly will constrict tighter and tighter and tighter. And eventually it squeezes so hard that the animal's heart will stop. And that's what kills them. It's not that they actually suffocate, it stops their heartbeat. And they die. And then they can eat it. And they can even do this to big animals like a gazelle or a capybara. Have you ever heard of that? A capybara, they live down in South America, and they are the largest rodent on Earth. They're really big. They're about the size of a decent-sized pot-belly pig. Well, they're bigger than that. About the size of a pig. I mean, they're good-sized little creatures. Or is it anacondas that eat those? I'm getting my animals mixed up. But anyway, a boa constrictor could easily wrap itself around a chicken and kill it and eat it. So the chickens obviously don't want that thing around. And we get further into this little girl's story now. You mean he took it into the hen house? Yeah, and the chickens started squawking and flying around. It's just chaos. Well, poor boa constrictor looks all confused. Go on. What happened? Well, one hen got excited and laid an egg, and it landed on Jenny's head. The hen? No, the egg, and it broke, yucky, all over her hair. What did she do? She got mad because she thought Tommy threw it, so she threw one at him. What did Tommy do? Oh, he ducked, and the egg hit Mary Ann in the face. Oh, and it just goes, ooh. Yeah, it's getting worse. As you can see, the boa constrictor looks pretty upset. So, she threw one at Jenny, but she missed and hit Jimmy, who dropped his boa constrictor. Uh-oh. Oh, and I know, the next thing you knew, everyone was throwing eggs, right? Right. And when you ran out of eggs, you threw the pig's corn, right? Right again. Well, what finally stopped it? Well, we heard the farmer's wife screaming. Why was she screaming? We never found out because Mrs. Stanley made us get on the bus, and we were sort of left in a hurry without the boa constrictor. I never had any field trips that exciting. And now we're back to the mom and the little girl telling the story. I bet Jimmy was sad because he left his pet boa constrictor. Oh, not really. We left in such a hurry that one of the pigs didn't get off the bus, so now he's got a pet pig. Boy, that sure sounds like an exciting trip. Yeah, I suppose, if you're the kind of kid who likes class trips to the farm. And here's the new pet pig. Oh, and on the final page, we see the farmer and his wife. She's knitting the boa constrictor a big long sweater. The end. That was a silly story. I don't think that really happened. I think somebody made that up. Well, that sounds like a fun trip too. So you got to go to the pumpkin patch. I think my daughter did that last year. I think they did that right before Halloween. Did you come back with a little pumpkin? Yeah. Yeah, my daughter did too. You look like you're getting sleepy. Hopefully I won't have to wait much longer. Hopefully I won't either. I know we all like to get on with our day. Oh, it looks like they're... Oh, good. It looks like somebody just came in. Maybe that's what we're both waiting for. Maybe that's what we're all three waiting for. Maybe they'll get to it now. I hope so. I'm going to put this book down. No, don't fall asleep now. No. Hopefully that man is bringing in the stuff that we're waiting for. And we can all get out of here soon. Oh, I'm just stroking your hair. You better enjoy these days. You know, they grow up fast. You're going to turn around and your little girl won't be so little anymore and she won't be climbing up in your lap. Oh, I think they're getting ready to get mine. I hear them talking about it. Well, that wasn't very nice. You know what a man said to me? A man said something to me when I came in here. You know, I was kind of rushing. I was kind of hurrying because I've just been running around all morning. And I was coming through the door up there at the front. And this man, he was coming out when I was coming in. He looked at me and he said, "You'd be pretty if you smiled more." I'm going to tell him he'd be pretty if he lost 100 pounds. Why do men say stuff like that? Do we need to walk around smiling all the time? Well, I didn't say anything, but I wanted to. Well, I wasn't being ugly. I didn't say it to him. But he told me I'd be prettier if I smiled more. You know, sometimes I just don't feel like smiling. We don't tell men that. We don't tell them they'd be more handsome if they smiled more. We don't expect men to smile all the time. Sometimes I'm just not in the mood. You don't worry about it. I'm sorry. Sometimes I get riled up about things, and I'll just carry on. Got your head laying on your mama's chest. Oh, I really do hope that you get to feeling better. You know, she doesn't feel as warm now as she did. You feel like you cooled off a little bit. Of course, you may not have, but you feel to me like you're not quite as warm as you felt earlier. I know your stomach hurts, darling. I'm sorry. Did you get her some ginger ale? Sometimes ginger ale help. You like ginger ale? I do too. Yeah. I make punch every year at Christmas, and it takes ginger ale, 7-Up, pineapple juice, and something. Oh, Wink. You get a 2-liter of Wink, and you mix it all up, and you don't completely freeze it, but you kind of freeze it till it's almost frozen, and you stir it up and put it in a big punch bowl. It's really good. Really good. Yeah. Oh, I'll get the coat. You stay there. I'm gonna get my coat. I think they're about to get both of our. Yep, there we go. That's mine. Okay. Well, sweetie, I'm gonna get my coat. Oh, don't worry about it. I drop it on the floor all the time. No, please. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I got it. Honey, I really hope you get to feeling better. I'll be thinking about you. You just go home and get some rest, okay? And you'll feel better. Before you know it, you'll be up running around again. Yeah. Okay, darling. Well, I'll see you later, and I'll see you later, okay? All right. Oh, they're going to have you up here in a minute. Yeah, they're working on some more back there now. So I'm going to go get my mama's stuff, and I'm going to go see my mom.